Right, trying to do a video is a bit hard when I'm working. So basically all you do is you add some water as you go on the big bucket like I said, and then you do that. And then you mix it in. That's how you get a bigger. That's why people like my mum and dad was like, oh, you sure you want to use lumpy? Yeah, what? What's the matter? What's it got to do with you, what I'm using, when it's my idea, what I want to do? It's like, fucking hell, I'm an invalid, and I've been asking people, oh, will you give us a hand? And you know what, no one ever seems to wanna. And it's like, when it's them, it's like they all want me to help them. I wouldn't mind, these people are like fully able people. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it gets so frustrating. And, yeah, it's like, you'd think the people that would help you the most would come and help you, like, free of charge, like, but they're not to be seen. But as long as you're always helping them, you know. But anyway, so you just keep doing it. But the reason I like this lumpy stuff is because you just add water. So if it gets a little bit hard, just add 1 or 2 cups of water, yeah, like that size, like a pint glass, 2 pint glasses, add it into the bit that feels a bit hard, and then all you do is use this like a chisel-y sort of hammer, but this is the best way of doing it, using one of them, and you just chisel around a little bit at a time as you go through it, because I wanted a bigger bit, so then once you get the consistency, it goes back to being runny, yeah, and being usable. So it's not set and it ain't gone hard. So don't get confused if it goes a bit stiff. It doesn't mean it's set and gone off. And that's why, to my mum and dad, why I like the lumpy concrete than the smooth, yeah, because I can do more things with this, and it works better. And it also gives you, look, muscles. So yeah, right, I want to lay a bit more now. Right, let's put you over there so you can see what I'm doing. To all women, you know, you can do this. I'm just showing you, don't sit there. I mean, when people go, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you're a woman. Oh, how can you do that? You know, or, oh, and they try and talk you out of doing it, or they try and put you down for even wanting to attempt or try doing it. It's like all my life people made DIY. I was like, oh no, you can't touch that. But like there was a group of adults, they had each other work together doing it, and it's like they go, oh no, you can't touch that. Leave it to the adults. Oh, you don't know what you're doing. You're a child. Don't touch. How the earth do they expect us to learn to do it? So it was like I was allowed to watch, but I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things. But the things I was allowed to do, I mean, you know, it was like cleaning, gardening, you know, stuff like that, housework, or yeah, I'm allowed to do that, but I wasn't allowed to do like DIY or painting or wallpapering. And it was only till much later on that then I started going off to do it myself. But I felt like in my time, it was like the boys were the ones that got taught and the girls weren't allowed to. It was like your place is housework and cooking, or, you know, knitting, or children, or, yeah, you know where this is going, don't you? Anyway, so you can see how I'm gently just doing that. I much prefer using my hand. It doesn't matter about the bumps, because like I say, we're going to sand that off. But the reason I like doing it with my hands is because I like to feel the texture with my hand, and then I know exactly when I'm doing this, like not to do it too much, you know, like levelling. yeah, some people might go, oh, use a spirit level. Well, you know, I'd much rather do it this way.
Offers end 4th of June, subject to availability in selected stores and argos.co.uk.
Oh, we'll just go like that.
Holiday. You got there for less thanks to comparing.
You don't. I mean, you can do it any thickness you want, but I don't want to do it too thick. I only want to do it so thick because obviously I've got doors and things like that. And then, I mean, you can do it as thick as you want, but I'm happy with the thickness that I'm doing it because I've got to like sand it, level it, you know.
And go see for yourself.
Oh, let's go like that. But yeah, to all women, today's world, women have to do it all. And today's world, all they're teaching us is what's the point of a bloke or a relationship. Because, you know, a lot of them can't do it. It's like, who wants to date someone who's not going to contribute to the relationship? But yeah, it's like, if anyone tries putting you off from doing it, look at me. Just do it. Go for it. I mean, it's like when I was talking to people like in the DIY shop, I was going, yeah, well, it's my first time doing it, and I'm really enjoying it. It's going well so far. And he said, yeah, you know, you don't know until you try these things. I said, yeah, well, no. But it's just, I was telling him I'm disabled and that. I said it's really funny when you want people to come and help, they don't seem to want to help. It's like you just get people saying words, no actions. And yeah, all the ones you think to help, it's like where are they when you need help for them to come and help you, you know.
An article I read recently said we're more relaxed.
So all I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit at a time. I'm doing a little bit at a time, letting it dry. And then when that bit's dry, then I'm working on the next little bit. So I'm doing it in sections. And the reason I'm doing it in sections is because the front door's there and people got to get in and out. So that's why I'm doing sections.
It's bank holiday and there's big savings across hundreds of products.
And not just that, I've got to take the dogs out to do what's name as well. So I just do sections, let it all dry, and then give it a little bit, maybe a day, and then I'll start doing the next bit. Anyways, just remember to all females, you can do it. And the reason I'm doing these videos is so that you can, let me just move that out of the way, so you can see that when I do it in stages and do the videos, it's to show and help other women. So, I mean, you think they try and make building work sound so hard. I mean, I remember my ex, he didn't have a clue about building work or any trade come to that to do with a bloke. But because I had a child by him, I was like, well, if you go and get yourself a trade, and I look after the baby and raise the baby like, you know, a child. I said, I'll tell you what, then it'll be my turn next, you know. But paid for him to go through college, to be a bricklayer, got all the tools and all of that. And he threw it all down the pan. Yeah, he threw it away. He didn't hardly go to college to do his bricklaying course. But basically became Bob the Builder, you know, where they, yeah, so he was going round, even though he didn't finish his course in college as a bricklayer, he weren't laying enough bricks in a certain amount of time, you know, because you have to lay a certain amount of bricks in an hour, and he wasn't achieving that. Anyways, he didn't finish college. And then he was going up to real live people, going to the people in the public, oh, I'm a bricklayer. And he got caught out one day, it was so hilarious. This neighbour was a professional real bricklayer, was watching him next door in a neighbour's house, said to the neighbour, he's dragging it out for longer days to make more money out of you, and he's not laying enough bricks in an hour, and he got caught out. But yeah, anyway, so I was very not impressed. So So in the end he started getting violent, all sorts of things. I had to get rid of him. And like I say, you know, it's one of them. But look, you can do it. I mean, I was lucky when I was a child. I had mum, dad and uncles and aunts and that. I mean, they taught me a few things, but I had to watch. And then as I got older, I said, like, Mum, I want to do a bit of wallpapering, and she taught me how to do it. And then after that, I just know how to do wallpapering now. I know how to do painting, you know, everything. But to all women out there, just remember you can do it. Well, I've got to turn this off for that.